How's that?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you said you've got in a new member on your staff. Okay. And their title is going to be international sales manager or something to
Coordinator.
coordinator to that effect. Okay. All right. So I have a question for you then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Your job is much more interesting than my job, so I have a lot of questions for you.
Yes.
At least to me. Okay, it's more interesting. So my question to you, all things considered. Are you familiar with that term, all things considered?
All things considered.
Hmm.
Mm, I know the meaning of consider and everything consider.
So
Like,
yes, when somebody says consider everything, right? When I say that, when I say all things considered, it's because I know you already understand.
consider. Mm,
Not consider.
mm,
Uh, all right, slow it down. I'm gonna have to circle back a lot here.
uh-huh.
So all right. So when I say all things considered,
Mm-hmm.
let me write that down for you.
Mm-hmm.
When a native speaker says that phrase, all things considered, that's like them telling you in one short sentence that I understand that you and I have a relationship and that you understand the context and everything we know about each other and what we're talking about. Right? Okay. So, that being said, all things considered, did you see this coming?
What coming? What
The
coming?
the new employee joining your staff at your work.
Yes.
You saw this coming.
I know that she will coming.
But okay, so please explain to me. Why did you see this coming?
Uh, because my boss tell me, mm-hmm,
Hmm.
that we gonna have new staff to help to coordinate with our um, customer, OC customer.
Okay. So there's a little phrase there. I can help you out. So you could say, "We're your boss. My boss told me that we're going to have a new staff member."
Mm.
Okay. All right. Very good. Mm, 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 mm.
Let,
Were there?
can I
I'm
can I
sorry.
ask you?
Uh-huh.
Can I ask you the word that you said overseas sales or international sales license
Liaison.
liaison?
Yeah. So you might.
Liaison.
Yeah. I'll write that in there in the phonetics.
I have never used this word liaison.
Yeah. There's a lot of for. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Uh, I'm just laughing because I'm going a little bit advanced for you because you're able to understand. So you know that English borrows a lot of words already. So
Mhm.
what native speakers will do often is it's like a passive aggressive way. Have you heard that term passive aggressive? Okay, so
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Passive voice.
a passive aggressive way is like if somebody is judging you on how much money you make, right? So they might say something nice, but it's really not nice. Like, "Oh, that's a nice shirt you've
Uh,
got. Did you get it on sale?" Right? So
ah,
the undertone, the subtext of that statement is, "Did you get it on sale?" It's like saying, if it's like somebody you're competing with, it's like saying, "Oh, you don't
ah,
have enough money to buy at full
yes.
price," right?
Uh,
Yeah.
mhm.
So, and the things native speakers will do is we will use different words to be passive aggressive in this way. We might use a word like liaison to say, "Oh, I'm so much smarter than you. I know this word," or "I'm more educated than you," or something
Ah.
to that effect, right? Thais do it too. Thai people do it too. Okay,
Yes,
they do it with Thai language.
yes.
It's no different. So, um, yeah, because I know there's lots of different dialects. There's not just Isan and the Southern Thai, but
Liaison.
there's
Mm.
also the King's language as well, or
Ah.
the royal language. So if you can speak the language of the court, the King's
Mhm,
court,
mhm,
that means, oh, you
mhm.
must be high society, right? So
Ah.
you might use words, right, like that, right? Like me, sometimes I don't know what people think of me, but when I speak Thai, like sometimes I use really old words because I study from old books. Like
Mhm,
I said good morning to my friend one time. I said
mhm.
Sawati Arun, right?
Alun Sawat.
Arun, yeah, yes, yes. And
Yes.
he started laughing at me because he knows me. But yeah, so that's like an example. I don't know if that's a fancy word or it just says that
Ah.
some or what people would think of that. But anyway, so yeah,
Mhm.
that's just a pat. So if you were to give, if you're, I like your boss. I like your boss. I think I don't know what he thinks of her title, this new employee's title, but it's a good title. And actually, see, the reason I'm asking you these questions, which are a little bit strange and not normal for our class, is because I want to know, it's like the gossip at your work, right? Yeah,
What?
the gossip at your work.
Gossip
Yes,
at my work.
yes, yes. So and it's fun to talk about a little bit, and this is actually a little more exciting than just looking at that website and getting terms and things. We can get some very practical English words to use. So you've got a new staff member is joining you.
Mhm.
Her title will be International Sales Coordinator or International Sales Liaison. But and I
Liaison.
and you yes, and you said you saw this coming because your boss told you. So my follow up question is, because I'm investigating this a little bit more. Did you see any signs that your boss was going to consider bringing somebody up? Something that he didn't say directly, but kind of hinted like he wanted to do something like this.
Yes. Because we have more work for exporting.
Mm-hmm.
So in the past, we we sells 90% in local
Mm-hmm.
and 10% for export.
Mm-hmm.
But the business growing,
Mm-hmm.
and now we are um, and now the local sales 70%
Mm-hmm.
and exporting 30%. So we we think we should have more staff to help
Okay.
working with customer. Mhm.
Okay. Interesting. How would you describe her job responsibilities? This position.
Mm,
It's a brand new position in your company.
yes. The position.
Yeah.
She might be going to be a sales a sales and overseas sales. If one day she, I think, because after you know well about products and customers, and then one day you can grow up to be a sales representative. I think, but now she's not a chief or a manager,
Mhm.
just a staff. But if one day her performance is very good, then she may um, like a career path.
Right. So, what is the scope of her work? Because then, so I know what you do. You do procurement locally and internationally. So, if she's doing sales,
Mm-hmm.
so she's doing overseas.
Uh, uh-huh. I buy and her
So,
sell
she,
product.
so she sells the products that your company buys and the products that your company manufactures.
Yes, we
Okay.
buy and we make.
So her job is strictly to, I don't want to use the word export, but we'll use it for the sake. Her job is getting products to exit your company, while your
Yes,
job is to
get in.
bring them in. Yes,
Bring in.
import them into your company.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. Now I fully understand. I think I fully understand. So, because at first I was a little bit, maybe, maybe, maybe Kun Sung, she got a little worried that there's some fresh blood coming into the company. So she's like,
Oh,
I have to take some English to make sure that this girl
that's right.
knows fresh blood. Yes. We always we use that term very frequently. We say fresh blood. Now, fresh blood means a new person, and it can go both ways, positive or negative. We use a lot of times, more often than not, we use it in a positive light, right? We have a positive connotation. We say, oh, if the company is doing okay, but it's sort of just staying in the same place, still making profit, but it's not growing as quickly or as much as we think it should, the boss might say, okay, let's get some. You know what? Everybody's been working here for 5 years now. Everybody's boring. We need to hire some new people and get some fresh blood into this company so we can get some new ideas and new energy. So they'll say something like that, right?
Yes.
Whereas the workers might look at somebody and they'll say, "Oh, we got some fresh blood here. We got to show him that that's where he sits. This is where we sit." So everybody knows their place. So you can use it a little bit interchangeably, but we say fresh blood, right? And if you're really low, sorry, it's a little slang here, but like it's really low on the totem pole. Uh, like just like for the workers, or even the workers within your group, if you get somebody new, if you got like a new sales manager or a new manager because you're part of the management group, you might not refer to them as fresh blood. You could also refer to them as fresh meat.
Meat,
Fresh
because
meat.
it's bigger than blood.
Not because it's bigger than, no, 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 not at all.
Manager.
Not because it's bigger. Not because they've become a manager. No.
Why you use meat?
It's very,
Like,
it's like fraternal. Like when you go to university and they make you lay down in the sun in Thailand, like it's that kind of mentality. It's that's kind of thinking. Oh, we got fresh meat here. It's time to cook, right? Or we're thinking in right. So when you get a new team member, it's like they don't know anything. They haven't been cooked yet. It's not ready. They're not ready to eat. Right? They're just it's dehumanizing in a way. Right? You're like this isn't something I can even eat right now. It's just an object. It's fresh meat. It's you need to teach them how to behave on the team, not just how to do their job, but how to behave with you, with your friends, your other friends on the team, things like that. So we call that fresh meat.
so the flesh meat and flesh butt
Yeah,
actually is the same, right?
not actually the same. They're slightly different, right? Well, you can be fresh blood and fresh meat at the same time.
Oh,
Fresh blood means like high energy, new ideas,
uh,
modern education. So
mm.
they've been right, but maybe they but fresh meat means no experience.
Oh, I see.
Mhm,
Yes. Okay.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so you're getting some fresh blood and fresh meat at the same time with this young lady. So okay, well, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a little worried. I thought, oh no, maybe 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 your boss is bringing in a new manager for you and some of the other people. But you said she's just going to be the staff.
Yes. We our company is growing,
Hmm.
so we need many new blood and new blood.
Fresh,
Uh-huh.
fresh.
Flesh. Many fresh blood
Hmm.
to the company
Hmm.
because we also want the sales manager as well. We are looking for the sales manager as well.
So it sounds to me sort of like this new position, international sales coordinator. She's kind of almost going to be. She's going to liaison, and you can use it. That's not so. Liaison just means like the go between, the person that
Yes.
talks to the person in
Mm-hmm.
marketing. They talk
Mm-hmm.
to the customer. They talk to everybody. That's what to me
Yes.
a liaison is.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it sounds to me like she's going to liaison between quite a few different departments, including maybe even your department.
Yes.
To
And customer.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm. So that's exciting. That will be very helpful for you. Yeah. What
Yes.
do you think?
Yes. Helpful.
Are you sure?
Helpful. Yes. Um. Um. I like the expert person.
So, all right. What makes her? Have you seen her CV? What makes her the expert? Does she have any experience? How has your CEO gone about bringing this new fresh blood on
Yes.
board?
Um. Now we want an expert um staff. Mm-hmm. Because and have experience because we don't have time to teach new
Hmm.
and new staff that has just educated. So we want the expert
Hmm.
one that can work um, immediately.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
so we don't waste time to teach them,
Hmm.
and we don't have time to waiting them to grow up.
That's smart. That's actually, and just as you described, that's a very aggressive approach. You described your CEO as kind of aggressive. He's taking a very tactical
Mm.
approach. There's a word for you, tactical.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're tactical, you yeah, tactical is a word that we use for oftentimes you'll hear it in like military and war or games that require thinking. You need to have tactics
Tactic.
tactics and strategy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tactic.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot like if you want to grow your company quickly and
Yes.
you would hire the experts with experience. You might
Yes.
pay a lot up front for them,
Yes.
but it will enable you to grow quickly, you know, and hopefully you can also hire a few people that are a little bit lower down in experience level, and then they can get trained so you can have them cycle out, be taken
Right.
care of. So okay. All right. Well, sounds like fun. And how about you? Are you interested in a job like this where you are an international sales coordinator, or do you prefer just procurement? Are you comfortable with that?
uh, Actually, I am not much confident in my English.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to see the foreigner customers,
Mm-hmm.
um, I can understand, but not everything. When
Well,
we communicate.
well, I suggest to you that you make an opportunity out of this, and you can make friends, hopefully. I know it's business, so sometimes people are competitive, but you can speak English with her often. You can send her the emails in English and just try to communicate. In fact, does the CEO speak English?
Yes, he can, but not not good,
Not well. What about
not
his
well.
what about his wife? The
Lower
CEO.
than lower than him.
Okay, well then I suggest to you that you welcome this new addition, and try not to compete too much, and just practice speaking with her, and just say, hey, I want to support you, and I'm going to practice. I'm going to speak to you in English, and send our whatever you can do. You can send emails to her. Maybe it's company policy to send them in Thai. I don't know, but practice your English with her wherever you can, and tell her I want to welcome you and support you. I'm going to practice my English so I can get better, so I can help you support customers. If you ever need, you can tell her if you ever need a customer's question answered and you're very busy at the time, you can just forward them to me because I want to practice my English. Don't tell her you want to practice your English. Say I can speak. Just tell her I can speak English. I can help them. You know. So it's a good opportunity, I think. And then yeah. So all right. Well, that is it. Our time is up, and I've got to get going. But sounds like some very exciting news. And I will see you tomorrow. And um, are you getting home? Are you getting home later every evening now?
Hmm?
Are you getting home late? Is eight? Are you getting home later in the evenings these days.
Are you going home later?
What time? What time do you normally come home?
Oh, like 8 8:30.
Okay, so we'll keep the same time. I don't want you to lose time. I don't, because you got home a little bit late today. So if you need to change the time, a little bit later, just
Oh,
let me know. Okay.
mm,
Okay. All right. But I do have to go now, so I will see you tomorrow.
okay.
Okay. All right.
You want to start our class earlier? Do you want or
No,
what?
no. I would like that because I can. But no, no. You're getting home today. You got home later. And then I think yesterday also you got home later than normal. So I don't like if you want to make the class at 9 o'clock instead, we can also do that. Possibly some nights, but I want to just keep a regular schedule or try to. But I don't want you to miss out on your time. So we'll just keep it the same for now. But if you need to change the time, you tell me what
Yes.
is a good time for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
Yes.
all right.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow
Bye.
then. All right.
Yes. Thanks. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
And that concludes United Language Room. I need to use the restroom, so have a good night. Adios, amigo.